What I want to talk with you about is creating culture in your home over rules. Culture is very, very important. Culture, in the business world, they say eat strategy for breakfast every day. Your culture is so much more important than your rules. And there's a difference in families that are rule-based versus culture-based. Let me give you a definition. Rule-based families are those that try to plan for predetermined scenarios by creating processes and procedures. Now that sounds neat, all right? It's great if you have a blueprint, a plan, and a process for everything. Just punch it in, you're gonna get the desired outcome. But in reality, that often doesn't work. What happens where there are no rules in place? There's not the process, there's not the structure. After all, we want our kids to grow up and become independent, to be healthy, to make decisions for themselves. But instead, culture-based families, they establish cultural values that drive actions and decisions rather than rules. Again, your culture teaches them what really matters. I want to encourage you as you parent your children to parent empathetically, to understand who your kids are. Ephesians chapter 6, verse 4 says this: "Fathers, do not exasperate your children. Instead, bring them up in the training and in the instruction of the Lord." I think we exasperate our children when we don't understand our children. We don't take into account their temperaments or their learning styles. I have 3 boys, 24, 22, and 16, and they're all very, very different. To know them, and dads, let me encourage you to be proactive. Be proactive in parenting, knowing your kids. Parenting is not just the responsibility of your wife. For those of you that are single parents, look, you have a huge responsibility, but knowing your kids, helping them, lead them, and teach them values based around who they are important.